I stand beneath the pink-blossomed cherry pergola, petals falling like drops of blood in the twilight breeze. Li Mei appears at my side, wearing a silver hanfu that shimmers in the dying light, and whispers in a voice both soft and sharp, "Ready to turn the board against the air?" Her eyes flash with anticipation, and I realize she carries more than a smile. She carries a secret weapon that can change everything. We are at the Lotus Pavilion at dusk, west of the Jade Palace, where the distant birdsong contrasts with our racing hearts. The breeze brings the sweet scent of blossoms and the subtle chill of night approaching. Li Mei adjusts her cloak's hood, reveals the hidden bulk in her arms, and hands me a small scroll. It's genuine, Zhao Wei. And dangerous. My objective is clear. Use Master Zhu's scroll to weaken Zhao Xian without arousing suspicion. Every syllable of the warning reminds me of the latent betrayal woven into the palace's stones. Kale Ren waits hidden among the carved columns, his blade resting bare against its sheath. He knows that when night falls, we'll need every trick and every ounce of steel to win this game of shadows. Li Mei extends the scroll with delicate fingers ringed in jade that glints like starlight. I immediately recognize the imperial seals, two entwined dragons painted in red ink, and feel my pulse quicken. This is the missing seal that will incriminate not only Zhao Xian, but also his supporting counselors, she explains, her voice charged with excitement. Instinct screams. This proof could destroy reputations and alliances in the blink of an eye. I decide to decode the cipher before rumors catch the wrong ears. I break the seal carefully, the scroll unfurls in my hands, and the first lines appear in ancient characters. My eyes scan the sentences. Counselor Lu won coordinates, bribery, and arms shipments to the north. I smile triumphantly, but suddenly, I hear guard footsteps approaching along the outer corridor. My heart hammers. That corridor leads directly to the marble hall, where Zhao Xian meets his allies. If we're caught now, our plan goes up in flames. Li Mei meets my gaze and whispers, "Time is everything. Take only what you need." With a swift motion, I fold the scroll, tuck it into a silver brooch, and press the hidden blade at my waist. I feel destiny's weight tighten around my chest. The next move must be perfect, or the Empire will devour us. We take the garden's side path, long shadows like spears slicing our way. Every step is calculated, short breaths, eyes alert. I move in silence, blade brushing against my wrist. I'm about to reach the west wing of the council chambers, where guards seldom patrol, when a dry crack echoes behind me and the ground trembles.
Quick tip to level up your experience. Read Manhwas and light novels for free. Listen to epic audiobooks. Watch unlimited anime. Play cloud games with no console. And stream the best anime soundtracks. Check the description now and grab your free trials.
The dust settles quickly, revealing Kale Ren emerging from a stone niche, blade in hand and a fierce grin on his face. "Trouble," I gasp. He tilts his head. "Nothing we can't fix." We slip through the merchants' tents, silhouettes of cloth and ropes swaying in the breeze, until we reach the heavy door of the west wing. Li Mei swiftly paints a symbol on the jamb with invisible ink, the signal for our hidden ally. The door groans as it opens. I reveal a cold marble corridor etched with glowing imperial runes. We enter unseen. In the council chamber, scrolls lie in piles, chests carved with family crests. I sit at the desk, place the silver brooch atop the main documents, and with a short-bladed knife, slice out the passage that incriminates Lu Wen. The paper tears with a sharp hiss. I catch the blade's glint under the oil lamp. Li Mei retrieves the fragment, her hand trembling with excitement. The taste of victory is sweet and venomous. But before we can leave, a muffled voice whispers behind me. "You two shouldn't be here." I turn slowly to face a long shadow in the doorway. The chamber servant raises his flickering torch and says, You're stealing my imperial orders?" The lamp clatters to the floor, sparks flying, the alarm has been raised. For a moment, I think we've failed. The fragment in the brooch was our key to incriminate Lu Wen. But in the metal's reflection, I spot something that would chill any conspirator. Seals crossed out with unusual slashes, copper-hued ink scorched by flame. The trap is clear at a single glance. Lu Wen didn't just forge evidence against my brother. He engineered the entire scheme to expose anyone daring enough to challenge his web of lies. The original, genuine scroll was swapped for a poisoned document that would make us accomplices in treason. I realize then that we are pawns on a far larger board. The betrayal runs deeper. Counselors poison the court, servants sell secrets, and the rightful prince, my own brother, may be involved. What we thought was a simple fratricidal revenge mission turns out to be part of a shadow game aiming to rewrite the entire empire. With the alarm echoing through marble corridors, I understand that chasing this lead was just bait. Now, every step inside me slows. We cannot just escape with the fragment. We must discover who stands behind the true imperial seal before the net closes for good. The corridor seems to breathe around us, our footsteps ringing alongside the blade at my waist. I whisper to Li Mei, when I give the signal, knock the guard out without a sound, aim for the wrist. Then I turn to Kale Ren. The underground routes are marked on the ring, lead us through the catacombs before the gate shuts. The alarm swells in muffled waves, and my ring pulses with a bluish flame, a breath of fire that will consume the alarm's fuel line for only seconds, just enough time to cross this vulnerable stretch. Tension tightens the air between us, and in Li Mei's eyes I see the certainty of one who has faced death. Every move is choreographed. Li Mei slips behind the guard, her brooch catching the torchlight as her arm strikes so swiftly the crack of bone is barely audible. The man crumples without a cry. At the same moment, Kale Ren turns precisely, opening the side door with a metallic whisper of his false key, a barely restrained sigh of victory. I feel the ring's heat fade, the corridor plunging into darkness. That's our cue. Without missing a beat, I pull the fragment from the brooch and step forward, heart pounding like a war drum. Behind us, the alarm wails, but we're already beyond the guard's reach. In the cold silence that follows the smoke of the flames, I glimpse the exit through the ancient walls. I know this step decides everything. Fail here and be remembered only as traitors hanged, triumph and send the truth flying to consume the entire court. And so, with Li Mei and Kale Ren at my side, I plunge into the darkness that will lead us to freedom, or the final battlefield. Flames flicker along the marble walls as the guard raises his torch, his scream tearing through the silence. Li Mei moves like a shadow, the hidden whip in her metal glove snaps, slicing through the guard's wrist. He stumbles, the torch clatters and bursts into sparks. The corridor is swallowed by darkness. In that darkness, Kale Ren appears like a phantom, his open palm striking the guard's temple with clinical precision. He falls without a sound. I feel the ring on my finger pulse with scorching heat. With a single breath, I unleash living embers that lick the pile of fake scrolls. Acrid smoke suffocates alarms and lanterns alike. We are three silhouettes on the run. We dash down the twisting corridor, our footsteps echoing like drums alongside distant shouts from the guards. Every locked door yields to Kale Ren's touch. Every trap is averted by Li Mei's keen senses, as she presses a hidden panel that reveals a shortcut inscribed with ancient runes. When the door opens, the inner garden unfolds beneath the moon. Lotus petals drift like silver ghosts. On the stone bridge stands Zhao Xian, his armor dark as shadow, blade raised. His gaze is pure challenge. Without hesitation, I seize the throne staff and let the ring erupt in a wave of blue fire. Flames course across the stone floor, driving Zhao Xian's guards back. He takes a step back, his sword steel glinting. Kale Ren arcs forward, steel slicing through the air with a metallic screech. Li Mei vaults over a low wall, finishing the flank with a strike so swift her gauntlets barely catch the moonlight. The final wisp of smoke drifts away as horns sound in the courtyard. Zhao Xian hesitates, breath ragged between fury and fear. I know that in this tense stillness, the game has turned, and the truth I carry in my pocket weighs more than any royal blade. Just when I think we've escaped, a thunderous roar echoes from the pavilion above. Zhao Jian, my brother from the east, descends from the balcony, armor shining with foreign crests and sword raised. His eyes meet mine, cold and disdainful. He booms. It's over, Zhao Wei. The true heir has arrived. Li Mei and Kale Ren flinch, and the scene of pink petals shimmers in an instant. I feel my blood freeze. I exposed the legitimate heir's betrayal, but underestimated Zhao Jian's shadow game. Now, every move we've made will be judged on the battlefield, and the council's table will never be safe again.
Did you enjoy the video? Don't forget to leave a like and subscribe to the channel. This helps us know which stories you love most and which ones we should prioritize in future productions. Your support is essential for us to keep bringing you the best manhwa content every day.
See you in the next episode.